Hello, everyone. Here is a guide to using Kami PDF Editor, just showing you how to use the toolbar and add pictures, that sort of thing, to a document. So when you're opening the PDF file from Google Classroom, so here's our PDF file. When I click on the file, at the top you should see an Open with Kami button. If you don't see this button at the top, in the top right up here, if you don't see that Open with Kami button, then you're going to need to make sure you have the Kami extension installed. You can see the Kami extension installed. And you're also going to want to maybe refresh your page. So like my button disappeared because I didn't act on it. You can double tap the page to get it back. Open with Kami. And now it's going to open the PDF into Kami once it loads. And then once the PDF has loaded, you have your toolbar over here on the left. So I'm kind of running my stylus up and down this toolbar here. The select tool allows you to scroll around the page. The dictionary lets you search up words. It's a dictionary. Text to speech will read text on the page. It doesn't work great. It's not the best, but you can use it in a pinch. Markup is a highlighting tool. So you can use a freeform highlighter. You can see me scribbling highlighter on the page. I'm going to undo that. And there's also a box highlighter. So I can just create a box and highlight everything within that box. So those are pretty useful if you want to highlight. Comments are pretty neat. I can select anywhere and then I can add a comment. And it will show off to the side. You can also leave a voice typing comment. So if you see this little microphone dictation around here, you can leave a voice comment, or you can leave a video comment. So you can actually record yourself as a video on the screen, and that tool is down here. Text box are probably the feature you'll use the most. You select text box, tap the screen, and then you can just start typing into a text box, and you'll see at the top you get kind of a row of all these text tools like the font color, superscript, subscript, indentions, things like that. So the text box is going to be probably the most used thing. We're not going to be using the equations, but you can insert math equations if you want to. And then you might want to draw. So drawing lets you make free form lines. You can change the color of anything you want, but I can just draw anything I want on the page with the drawing tool. You have an eraser. You can add images. You can upload them from your computer, from Google Drive. Just didn't mean to do that. You can upload them from your computer, from Google Drive. You can do a Google search. You can also copy and paste images like in a Google Doc. So you can open a new tab, copy the image, and paste it in. And then that is the main tools that we're going to be using. One thing to note, if you don't see, you can move the side of the bar. If you don't see what the tools mean, there's two arrows at the bottom. You can move those over and it will show you what the different tools represent. I like to leave that on because it makes it easier. When you've finished your PDF, so you've answered all of the questions, the Monday through Friday questions, since this is Kami built into Google Classroom, next to this save icon, you should have a button that says Turn In. If for whatever reason that Turn In button doesn't load, you can always turn it in by going back to Google Classroom, hitting that View Assignment at the bottom, hit View Assignment, and then press Turn In. So hopefully this will help you using Kami as a tool. I'm not giving you the answers to this worksheet. All the answers can be found here and on the image above. So the answers are all there for the questions Monday through Friday. Once you're done, make sure you press Turn In, either with the Turn In bar up here or going back to Google Classroom and turning in. If you don't have a Kami account, The instruction guide to creating a Kami account will be in this assignment as well. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out and ask. Thanks.